What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Miami Sports Vibes YouTube channel with your host, Nando, and alongside my guy, George, with me for our gambling show, our betting segment like we were doing last year. My guy, George, is one of them ones, bro. You see the record down below. Last year, he hit on 110 bets on our live streams. Go back and check it out if you haven't, bro. There is no need to cap over here, man. 110 wins. George, welcome, bro. How's it going?
Bro, I appreciate you having me on again. Like you said, great betting season last year. Gave out a ton of picks. I know that we were both on fire for a lot of the year. Very few bad weeks where we gave them out, and I feel like we captured good momentum. And I feel like if you tail these picks, man, like I think we're gonna have another great year, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel it, man. I think I'm excited. A lot of storylines, bro. A lot of like good opportunities here. A lot of people changing teams. There's a lot of fun stuff going on, and we're gonna get right down into it. So I went 55 and 46 with one push last year with the betting. So my record is in still +9. So I made you some money if you tailed, and if you haven't, and hey, that's all right. If you wanted to feel us out to see if we knew what we was doing, the record below shows it. I think it's time to start telling us this NFL season. And I'm going to get started with my picks. And then we got the main event, which is George's pick. So I'm gonna throw out my first bet. I got two picks against the spread, two props, and then two touchdown scores. So the first one is Baltimore Ravens +3 at -120. I don't like that number. Not going to even lie. I could have had it at a better number if I looked earlier. Right now, it's -115 for the +3 on Fanatics. I recommend you going there if you are going to take that, or try to just shop around your books. There's definitely probably a better number, but unfortunately, I got it at -120. It's as simple, man. I like the Ravens here +3. I like the Ravens to even win the game. Reason why is because I just love a team that gets eliminated the previous year and has that game circled and is always coming out for blood the next opportunity they get. It's as simple as that, man. And I think the Ravens are a better football team than the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs are, back-to-back champs.
Yeah,
They got Mahomes, no doubt. When it comes to playoffs, if this is a playoff match, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Taking the Chiefs. I got
it. This is a regular season. Game is circled. I think it means more to Baltimore, bro. Simple as that. My next play. It is the Los Angeles Rams +3.5, -115 on FanDuel. Like I said, man, shop for those lines, shop for the best lines, but I like Rams +3.5. I love the hook that you're getting there. I think at worst, this is a 3-point finish. You saw these teams play last year in the playoffs. It was a tight game. And just like I said, similar to the Ravens thing, when you get eliminated, you got the game circled and you get to get your lick back for both of these teams on week 1. I like it to be a Rams win even, but 3.5, 3 points and a hook. Listen, that was a easy one for me. My next one is I got Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. This is +100. I was able to get it on Fanatics at +100, which is awesome. Right now, there's books having it at -130. I saw -120 earlier, -115. I'm seeing all kinds of crazy things. Fanatics had it at +100. I don't know if it's still like that now. I doubt it, but plus money for Derrick Henry to get a touchdown, one of the best touchdown scorers in the NFL.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, so
especially in a debut with a new team, bro. Like
exactly.
They're gonna want to feed him.
Hell yeah, you want this guy, your newly acquired player to like feel good about himself. So I like that spot. The next one is Rashee Rice over 5.5 receptions -120. I don't really like the number, but the reason why I picked this is because Rashee Rice, dating back to last year, has got over 5.5 in 8 out of his last 10 games, and then 8 receptions against the Baltimore Ravens the last time they played. So now all you need him to do is get 6. I like it if you want to even go alternate for 7. I like him to get as many as 7. Like I said, he had 8 against this team last year. So I'm going to roll with the trend on that one. Next prop, I got Travis Kelce over 56.5 yards. I like this. This is on Bet 365. I got it at -110. Other sportsbooks have this number higher. I saw over 58.5, over 59.5. So really take a look at those things. Make sure you get the best value for your buck on that. And Travis Kelce, honestly, this guy kills the Baltimore Ravens every single time, man. He hasn't had a game against the Ravens in his career where he hasn't even finished under 73 yards. So he's got over 73 against the Baltimore Ravens in his entire freaking career. a couple games of recent as well. I know schemes change. I get it, but listen, that's a good trend. And look at the value. 56. That's it. Just get 57 yards. That's it. And my last play is Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown score, plus 105 on Bet365. Again, I saw other books having this minus 110, minus 120, minus 115. Bet365 had this at plus money, plus 105 for one of the best touchdown scores against the Texans. He has also scored against the Texans in his last 5 games against them, including both times last year, a couple double touchdowns the year before. So the Texans have a difficult time containing this man. I know it's a new season, but I'm riding plus money for one of the best touchdown scorers. So those are my 6 plays. Fingers crossed. Hope they go well.
Yes, sir.
George, the floor is yours, bro.
All right, so dude, I like your picks. Obviously, you have a chance. As always, I feel like as long as you're picking smart, you have some kind of reasoning, or you're finding some kind of value behind the bets that you're putting in. I always feel like that's a good bet. And definitely, I see, bro. I see the way you're line shopping. I see how you have multiple sports books. Exactly what we talked about last year.
Yes,
So I
sir.
think, anybody watching the show, again, be smart. Take advantage of all the sign up promos. Some of them are ridiculous. Like they'll match your deposit, they'll match your first wager. And there's ways to guarantee that you don't lose out on this money. A lot of people think, well, no, I'm not going to put down like so and so bet because what if I lose it? There's ways to go around that. You know what I mean? So definitely have multiple sports books, definitely line shop. But without wasting too much time, let me get into my picks. I have not done any, I didn't look up any player props yet. So starting next week, as long as we, continue to do the show, I'll definitely give some more out. But right now I got some spreads, I got some over unders, and I do believe that that's going to be it for me. So spreads over unders. So we're going to start with the Chiefs game. I'm actually on the opposite side of what you got, bro. So I got the Chiefs -3. This is for the full game. I got it at plus 111 on Sports Trade. Sports Trade is a sports book that is available in New Jersey and I believe only Colorado. So if you can't get it there for those odds, and I didn't get that too long ago, maybe like 1 or 2 days ago. So should still be there. Look for something similar if you like the Chiefs in this spot.
All
I
right.
also have the Chiefs in the first half, -2.5. So this is for them to go in leading by a field goal or more going into halftime. I got that at plus 110 on Hard Rock Sportsbook. So I
Nice.
really like the Chiefs in this spot. Now, could the Ravens have a great game? Could the Ravens, basically make me lose both of those bets 100%? You know, but I'm gonna bet on the Chiefs coming out hot, starting out hot, and trying to make a statement. They're going for something that has not been done very, very often at all, which is a three-peat.
That would be
And I think they're
crazy.
going to come in motivated. I think they're going to come in very hungry. And I think they want to show everybody. And, they kind of self motivate like that. The Chiefs, like, oh, yeah, like we're the underdogs, even though they're clearly not. But I think they like to have that mentality. So I'm banking on that. I'm banking on Mahomes, banking on Chiefs.
All
Um,
right.
Moving on. So we are head to head with that one. We are definitely head to head with that one. The Saints and Panthers. You could look at that and be like, oh, that's an easy under game. I'm actually going to take the over. I saw good value there. So over 41.5 points. This is plus 110 on Rebet. Rebet is an app like Fliff where you can bet it almost anywhere where you live. Good value here and there that you'll see on Rebet. It's like more like a social thing. Like you can repost people's bets and stuff like that. But just another good sports book to have, another good option. So I got Saints Panthers over 41.5 plus 110 on Rebet.
Okay.
Moving on to your Dolphins and Jags. Like this game here as well. I got the under 48. So no half, nothing there. Under 48 plus 105 on a sports book. You mentioned Fanatics. Used to be PointsBet that was running that. If you have a PointsBet account and you don't have a Fanatics account, it's the same exact login. You'll be able to use Fanatics. If you don't have one, obviously you can make a new one. But I think Fanatics great sportsbook. I always see them when it comes to me looking up bets and finding value. They got all kinds of different sports on there, and I like their little like reward system, whatever you want to call it. Like you keep throwing down bets, you get like 1% of your cash back, and you keep going, keep going. I think right now I have $16 in there, and I've already cashed in like a $40 bet and like a $50 bet just off just going around betting. So I really like that sportsbooks too. Moving on to our boy Sergio's Steelers.
Damn.
Like this game here as well. Falcons, Steelers. I do think this is a great spot for an under 39 plus 130 on Fliff.
Mm.
The Steelers offense, we know how they looked in the preseason. Now, does that mean anything in the regular season? Maybe, but maybe not. But I don't think that these teams get off to a hard start. I hope they don't get off to a hot start because they could definitely put up some points. Just because someone did something last year doesn't mean they're going to do the same thing this year. But I'm taking a chance. I saw good value there, plus 130 on Fliff. And I've got one more game, 2 picks in this game. So we're moving on to the Raiders and the Chargers. I like the Raiders here in this spot, man. +3. So +3 flat, plus 110 on Hard Rock Sportsbook. Don't get me wrong. I love Harbaugh. I love Justin Herbert. I like the Chargers team. Most of the time, I actually feel like they're getting good value on their side of the field. But I feel like this Raiders team is getting a little bit undervalued here. I think that the Raiders have a chance to do something this year, even though they may not have the team that everyone's like, oh yeah, they're gonna be something special. But I think that they could potentially even upset the Chargers. So I like that spot here, especially at plus 110, +3 on Hard Rock Sportsbook. Excuse me. And the last play, I got an over. So not all unders today. I do have one over, 43 and a half. So 44 points or more, plus 105 on Fanatic. Same exact game. Raiders, Chargers. Like I said, no props for me right now. No touchdown scores. I usually do that. I love doing that. This week, did not have a chance to get into it, but we'll definitely have that moving forward.
No, there you have it. I think there's some solid plays. I actually like the Raiders +3 as well, bro. Like I think the Raiders could go in and win that game. I think, the Chargers got rid of a lot of pieces on offense. It might be a little bit of a struggle. I know they want to run the ball, but this Raiders team is more familiar with the Chargers. And I think the Raiders are kind of getting undervalued in a lot of places. So I kind of might tail you with that +3, man. And I want to know your under pick on the Dolphins. Like, is that more you think the Dolphins are going to struggle offensively, or more so the Jags?
No, I think the Jags are going to struggle offensively. I didn't want to give it out, but I believe I have Dolphins over a certain amount of touchdowns, like team touchdowns, like not who's scoring, but I have Dolphins over in team touchdowns, but I have the under for the game. So I could see it. Listen, the Jags and Trevor Lawrence specifically last year looked not good. Let's be honest. They did not look very good. I could see a spot where Miami comes out decently hot. The Jags defense maybe stops them a little bit here and there. Now, could Miami put up that total on their own? Yeah, they can. But I'm expecting it. Week one, you're still trying to get some things ironed out. And again, I'm not saying that trends are going to follow every single year, but a lot of times the defenses tend to start off a little bit hot here and there. Not as many points being put up, and then as the year goes by, the points kind of start going. The new kickoff has me a little worried. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like that could definitely alter some totals here and there. But again, week one, I feel like I have to take a shot. And the easy pick would have been like, oh yeah, that's definitely an over game, right? But I'm
Yeah.
hoping a little bit more low scoring. Definitely got the Dolphins winning now, in my opinion. I don't see the Jags. Now watch, they're gonna make me look stupid, they're gonna win or something. But
Always happens.
I definitely got the Dolphins having a solid game and the Jags struggling a bit, which is why I went with that point total.
All righty. There you guys got it. You got my picks. You got George's picks. It's a new NFL season. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, to support the show. Make sure to follow George. His Twitter link will be in the description on the video. Hit the thumbs up button. Hope you guys catch us every single week right here on my YouTube channel. We got tons of money that is just going to be flowing in our pockets, man. So we'll catch you guys next week. George, thanks again, brother.
Yeah, dude, it was fun, man. I can't wait to have another season. And I don't think we started in week one last year. So this is going to be a full season. Can't wait to give out picks, bro. I want all of us to make money, man. Everybody go ahead. If you're going to sports bet, you might as well make some money, man. So let's make some money this season. Let's eat, get yourself a little vacation or something, bro. Like let's make some money, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Catch y'all next time.